Hey Gossip Ghouls, welcome to the Hot Ghouls Club, and if you love true crime and creepy cases, tap follow so you never miss an episode. As always, I'm your host Jamie.
And I'm Tara. Okay, I just want everyone to know that Jamie and I were sitting here for the last hour recording an episode of Graveyard Gossip. And I asked Jamie to check how long the recording is, and we have not been recording.
We were literally like...
So because of that, I am going to start with my, what would have been my last case, because I need Jamie to be tortured in her mind for the next 40 minutes that we're recording this.
I'm crying.
But anyway, everybody, welcome back to the episode of Graveyard Gossip. I'm your host, Tara, and we have the illustrious Jamie with us today.
Hi.
She probably won't be alive after today, so everyone listen deep, listen well, because our life is ending at the end of this.
I literally opened up the little recording thing to see. 12 minutes was all that we had
and
recorded.
It was stupid vocal exercises that we were doing. Yeah. I guess the best vocal exercise is the fact that we recorded for an hour. And the funny part is I've been here since 11, so we even just talked for an hour already.
Yeah.
Because we were chatty Chelseas with one another. Yeah. Then we had another hour-long conversation. Now we're going on our third hour of conversation.
I cannot.
We had to come up with different things to talk about.
This is terrible.
Honestly, I can't even remember anything we talked about.
To be fair, me too. So it will be like new information all over, kind of.
I need to hit this pen.
I honestly can't believe I just did that.
This is the final episode. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I can't. Okay, you know what? Maybe it'll be a better episode because we did that. This is an episode.
It was more vocal exercises.
So we also did something a little bit different today, guys. We are putting a little block of audio in the beginning to let you guys know that we're here, to click subscribe, follow, listen. Please tell your friends and family to listen. I think we're pretty funny. I hope you think we're funny too. And we hope you enjoy the shorter topic episodes, against the long haul episodes that we're doing. We have a few more fun topics to go over with the long ones. I'm excited to do my next topic. But we are doing an episode, like we said, of Graveyard Gossip today. And I wanted to start this episode with a really truly disturbing case, because I just want to set the tone for the rest of the episode, and maybe if it's really bad we can just slice it and put it at the end. It's a topic I didn't go too in depth on, and I think you'll understand why I didn't want to dive deep, but a couple was recently convicted. Graham Marshall, 39, and Paige Renee, 33, were charged with having sex with their pet pug over the last 7 years.
What? What?
And recording it. This is horrible. It was, I've literally had to
I feel fucking sick.
I had to read an article that said the sentence, a pug was sexually assaulted. A dog. Bestiality. It is horrible. It is disgusting.
I'm clutching my pearls right now.
Her pearls have been clutched.
What the fuck is actually wrong with... Oh my god. I can understand why you didn't dig deep into this
I didn't want to dig deep into this.
I can see why.
The poor pug. I have, since I was a child, wanted a pug. And I'm not going to lie, I don't want this pug. Because it's probably very disturbed. Honestly, I would euthanize this pug. This is what I think... well, no, is that horrible to say? It's not like you can give a pug therapy.
I want to throw the fuck up. How do you...
A pug.
How do you figure out... First of all, how do you figure out how to do that? Second of all, what gives you the idea? Why do people think the way they think? Okay, first of all, can we euthanize the people? Is that something?
Well, they're going to prison, obviously, but
I feel like they should just be euthanized.
I don't even know how long
point.
They're going to prison.
If Darwinism is no longer a thing, I think at a certain point we have to kind of bring it back to society ourselves. Mm-hmm. And if you find that is something necessary for you to do, I feel like let Darwinism take you, and we'll be the ones that actually do.
Oh wait, I misspoke. They've been sexually assaulting him for 3 years, so since 2020. I think when it came out, it was since 2021, because it was last year, if I'm not mistaken.
And videotaping it?
They're videotaping it, but here it does get a little bit worse because, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm see, I didn't dive deep in this. It was from August 2019 to 2022. That's where it was getting. I was I thought it was 3 years, but it was 2019. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so that's what was happening. They were having sex with the animal, both of them. I don't know how she was having sex with the animal, but neither here nor there. They were portraying like a very different life. Obviously on social media, they were like they weren't these sick fucks.
That's so fucking disgusting.
But you want to know what the annoying thing is, to be completely honest with you, is that the guy, Marshall, was actually alerted to the, authorities. I'm assuming FBI because of the topic, but in 2019 because he was in possession of illegal images of children.
Ew.
Of a child. So obviously this is not a good person.
No, yeah.
And then like he's literally, and they also uncovered evidence of both child exploitation and bestiality. So like he's a horrible person. Why is this person living in the streets? Like the worst thing a person can do is harm a child.
Absolutely.
Like I know that murder's up there, but harming a child harming a child in a sexual way, I think is the worst crime you could do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's worse than murder.
I just feel like I don't understand why we can't just get our acts together and like castrate, like, if you know what I mean. I feel like that's not crazy. It's not. That's not like a wild thought. You know what I mean?
No, their punishment needs to meet the crime, and I don't feel like it does.
No, it doesn't, and that's why it's such a continuing thing.
Of like how we always hear how they're treated in jail by other prisoners. Like they,
but it's the other prisoner. It's the other people in there that are taking care of it.
Exactly, and I feel it's the time that they say that like prison guards might turn the other cheek. Or whatever.
For sure.
It's the social justice of it all.
Yeah.
But it's horrible. You know what? This is actually kind of weird. So I used to watch Chicago Med. And there was this one episode of this guy who had cancer, but he wasn't allowing it to be treated. And you come to find out, and let me finish what I say before you say anything, that he didn't want to be treated. He wanted to die because he was, I guess the word was a pedophile, but he had never acted on it. But he had always had those urges, which apparently, like, they were talking about it, like, it is some sort of chemical makeup that makes the urges. And what he was saying is, like, he hates this life. He hates that he has that feeling in him. I'm not trying to, like, sympathize, but it was a very weird topic to go over. Yeah. And we found a way to die without having to probably kill himself. Like, I don't know if he was religious or what have you.
Yeah.
So if you're like that guy, be like him.
Yeah.
Never act on the urges.
Kill yourself.
That. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know. He had mentioned like he had gone to therapy, like he had tried. Like it is really disgusting, and it's not that it's not something that they can help. Like people are.
I just can't fathom that being like I don't know. Like how is that supposed to be a chemical wiring in your brain that you think that's attractive?
Or maybe they were saying there's only like a very few percentage of people that's actually a truth for.
Yeah.
Not like pedophiles in general.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll look into it. I don't really want to look into it. I don't want to Google it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was a topic I was maybe not going to do.
I can see why. That's very appalling.
And it is appalling.
Makes you feel
like
very fucking gross thinking that people are like that out there.
Absolutely. But it is like a weird topic that you'd want to like cover, like, but maybe not that. I feel like the poor pug.
Wait, where was this from? Did it say? Like, where do these people live? And they were living like a double life. So like people were friends with them, and you're just imagine being friends with a pug fucker.
That would be horrible. No, I don't know where it's from.
Yeah, I don't. That's disturbing. That's for the very least.
Yeah,
it's disturbing. I can't. Ew.
No, it's horrible.
But yeah, I feel like that guy should just get castrized, and that woman, I don't know, just castrize her too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, close it up.
Yeah, close it up.
So we're up.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a really horrible topic, but a little, shock value, I guess. Jamie, what is your topic about?
So I have an update that nobody's ever heard about for Rex Huerman.
I definitely haven't heard it yet. I'm just kidding. Oh my god, little Rexy Poo.
Yes, little Rexy Poo. He was back in the courts. Oh yeah, he's returning back March 12th. He was back in the courts recently. But it turns out nothing new. There's been another 2-week pushback from the judge, granted it to the defense so that way they can go over more DNA evidence. And they're trying to get it thrown out because they're saying that the reason the DNA is because it's through nuclear DNA results, which are made by the home genome sequencing, whatever that means. And that was what was used to connect the hairs to Rex. However, this method hasn't ever been done before to prosecute somebody in New York State. It's only ever been done to find and positively identify lost victims of 9/11. So, yeah, I don't know. And they're also still trying to push for, like, the the trials to be separated into 5 separate trials. So the first 3 victims that he was charged with, and then the others having to follow with their own separate trials.
The defense is trying to get the separate trials, so that
exactly.
gives more of a chance to be found innocent, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
obviously,
so that
that's
way
what the goal would be.
Yeah.
Ugh, I mean, it's so... You just want to get justice for these people. Like, he's such a piece of shit.
Yep.
And, you know, I didn't know... Because I was, like, thinking about that maybe when we were talking about it before. But you said the nuclear testing because in our last episode of Graveyard Gossip, Alyssa brought up the mitochondria testing.
Yeah.
And so I just... Since she said that, I just assumed the nuclear testing because she mentioned that's how people normally have DNA. Mm-hmm. I thought that was... like a common thing used, but what I'm guessing the nuclear is through the father's line, so there had to be a way of testing him through the father's line or something like that to connect him to the murders. And we were talking about this earlier because they're using the new docuseries that's out on Hulu about the Fox Hollow.
Yeah.
They're using nuclear testing to try to help find and name some of the victims.
Yeah.
Because there's over 10,000 pieces of bone fragment.
That are fucking wild.
And I don't know, like, essentially, like, how... Because the guy would obviously kill them, and then he would set the remains on fire. Yeah. And that makes it splinter. And so we were talking about how... it's the second largest grouping of unidentified remains in the United States, which is only second to 9/11, which is crazy. Because I still think there's people that haven't been identified in 9/11.
I'm sure. That's...
Or remains, I mean.
Yeah.
Because obviously there were all the people that worked there, and I'm sure they had a record, but you don't know who, like, happened to just be there in the moment. Was it a normal person in there? Happened to just walking off the street.
Maybe somebody was using a bathroom.
Or there was, like, a tour. It was a giant, like, you know... building, like, you don't know, somebody's there for an interview,
stories and stories and stories and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
Have, like, the cloud that I'm aware of back then where, like, we could have seen who's on the Google Hound or like, things like that. But no, it's just so sad. But anyway, with the Fox Hollow thing, I'm like halfway through the docuseries. It's so fucked up.
I want to watch it so bad.
You have to watch it because it's so creepy seeing, like, being inside, because they do literally go to the house because the person who lives there now lets them film. Like, he's dived into the case himself. I'm like, that totally would be me. Yeah. Like, I would be like doing like the guy. Oh my god, I almost called him Rex Humerman. Her Baumeister, he killed himself.
Oh,
so
they
were never ever able to, like, question him.
Yeah.
But it's such a, like, my mouth was hanging open. It was a crazy
And they believe
case.
they believe it was mostly, like, men that were...
so it was gay men in the 80s and 90s. I think, like, the 80s and maybe the early 90s because they discovered the remains in 96.
Was there somebody that was like, I can't... Because I heard about this case a while ago, like, before this documentary came out. I'm sure through either another documentary or whatever. But... I think that there was a guy that was there, but he got away, and he spoke on that.
You have to watch the thing because he's in the last 2 episodes, and it's a 4-episode, and like there is a lot of what's the word? Oh God, I can't remember the word, but there's a lot of talk. Like, I don't know how to say it. Like, he's like essentially like an alleged accomplice, and he's in the documentary.
Shut the fuck up.
But it's more of I think the way that he's saying it or how he seems it is he's not saying this, but more complicit than accomplice. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
And he even is saying he thinks that the guy had an accomplice. That wasn't him.
Maybe that was you. Look in the mirror.
Because in the thing he says he got away, but then when he talks to, like, the documentary people, he says he was in a relationship with her. He was there multiple times.
Interesting.
So I don't know. I have to watch it. I'm just watching, like, all of the coming up or, like, things on TikTok, so I have to see what really happens. Yeah. But they're still trying to identify all of those remains. I think they've only, like, named 13 people, and there's a lot more people that died because we don't even know because they didn't care about gay people in the 80s and 90s. I saw that the cops would just be like, whatever.
Yeah, a lot of people are, like, reaching out to say, are you missing anybody? Like, do you know any? Like, because we have a good shot that he might be here. He might be amongst these people. But, yeah, it's fucking... That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Just imagine, like, this, like, mansion, and it's, like, this vast fucking property, and it's, like, just, property. And you're like, you think you're going there, and you're like, property. Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm going to get... Never mind. Dick down. so horrible. So yeah, that came out of Rex Humorman and everything.
Oh yeah.
So the nuclear testing, they want to get that probably thrown out because it would set a precedent too for like everything moving forward, like especially in New York.
Yeah.
Have they used that type of DNA testing in other states?
They might have used it in other states. I didn't really look at.
I feel like the reason they're saying it's New York is because it has to be done in the U.S.
Exactly.
Okay, well.
Oh, I got one more update with Rexy Poo. So there's this like retired defense attorney. I forget exactly what he is, but he's petitioning to see if he could get this Natasha Hugo. She's somebody that was ruled as a suicide back in 2013. And he wants the case to be reopened up and investigated because she ended up being found, like she went missing. Her body was found washed ashore on Gilgo Beach. And they called it ruled it for a suicide because they said that she walked herself into the ocean and drowned herself.
Yeah. That's like not a common way to kill yourself.
No.
It's an easy way to kill yourself.
No, it's very excruciating to fucking drown. So if you're going to sit there and walk yourself into the ocean too. They also said...
cinder blocks?
No cinder blocks. They said... Oh, they did say that... So apparently, like, I don't know who the fuck was taking care of her case because there's like multiple different statements being made. One was that she was found in a bra and panties. Another one said that she was found in jeans and her shirt pulled up over her head. I forgot also that it was said that one case or one document says that she looked to have been tied up, like there's ligature marks on her wrist or whatever, and that follows the same MO as a few of Rex's people, and also that he has like a whole torture fucking pornography thing on his like computer.
What was I going to say? Like, what are their results? What did they look at the autopsy? Was she sexually assaulted? Did she have defense wounds? Like, they just like to rule that shit as a
apparently
she
was pretty and she had no issues to her body. There's nothing, like, her body was perfectly fine, which was another thing that he said, how is the body going to be perfectly fine if it was rolling around on the seabed? Usually that comes with like a clear sign of trauma to the body. And he said not only that, there was no
so she wasn't actually in the water, but was there water in her lungs? But I feel like other victims had water in their lungs.
I guess you would have to have water in the lungs if she's drowning.
Alive, and he put you in a shallow puddle, like what are those things called?
He could just put you and take you out. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And that's how people can. If you hit your head in a shower and pass out, and your thing doesn't drain that well, you can die. Yeah. It takes 6 inches. No, it doesn't even take that long to kill you. Like, of water.
Oh yeah.
That's horrible.
So I hope they kind of, I don't know, peek it back open that door again. I feel like it's worth to look into.
They have to. It's in the time because he was in like 2010, 2011.
Yeah.
That's just 2 years later. Like, when did they say she died though?
I think it was 2013. Like, it was like all relatively the same time she went missing. She was found pretty quick.
He was just caught a few years ago.
Yeah.
So he was out there.
He was out there.
He absolutely could.
He was hanging out.
Oh, well, justice for Natasha.
Me too. I agree. Justice.
Me too.
Justice for Natasha.
Same.
And then do you have another one?
I do. Sorry, that just took me a minute. Okay, so this is a sad case. It's a sad case, not like, whatever. But anyway, so it is a case that happened a couple of years ago, maybe like a year and a half ago, where so it's a heartbreaking case, that happened out of New Jersey in July of 2023 when 6-year-old Fahar Williams, a nonverbal child with special needs, tragically lost her life due to asphyxiation caused by her wheelchair's harness while on her school bus.
It's so fucking sad.
And the criminal aspect of it is that she had a bus aide. Her name was Amanda Davila, and she was distracted while this was happening and failed to supervise her adequately, which, in my opinion, resulted in this young child's death.
Oh, for sure.
Amanda... So the reason I, know about this case, to be honest, is that the video of it from the school bus's camera has been circulating over the last couple of months.
Yeah.
Even though this happened so long ago. I guess because the trial had recently happened and maybe it came out in that way or something.
Yeah.
But you see her, she gets the child onto the bus. The child is in its designated area on their in their wheelchair. Amanda sits in the seat in front of her and is on her phone. So I guess the way the harness was or what have you, resulted in a way that was strangling her.
Yeah.
And she's special needs, so she can't fix it herself, and she's nonverbal. So like even in the beginning, before she got her ear cut off, she couldn't even say anything to the woman. So the woman wasn't. So the woman was not checking to make sure her needs were met, to make sure she was comfortable, that everything was okay.
Yeah.
She was on her phone. And you see when she turns around and realizes what's happening and like jumps into action to try to help her, I guess.
Yeah.
But she didn't save her life.
It's like a little bit too late. Like you have literally one fucking job to get this kid safely from point A to B, and you think your phone's more important than that kid's life because obviously you're on it. You're not even like check on her every Tuesday. Like just put the fucking phone down if that's your problem.
Literally sit in the seat across from her. The bus was empty, and you could be facing her with your phone, just looking up.
Yeah,
you can do it. I mean, that's not responsible, but there was other things you could do.
Yeah, instead of absolutely putting your back toward the kid and then doing that as well is wild.
This is what's going to piss you off even more, though. So she had her trial in January, and on Friday, which was the 7th of March, just came to the conclusion where she got her sentence. So Davila was acquitted of aggravated and reckless manslaughter, but was convicted of endangering the welfare of a child. So she received a 3-year prison sentence. That's it. And, she's going to get out on good behavior or some shit.
I cannot fucking, that is so, that's one of the pinnacle examples of when the justice system fails its people, because it's because solely of her actions that day that led to this baby girl no longer being here. Right? She's not on this earth anymore. Her parents don't have her every single day anymore. And it was because of her that she took it away, because she thought that her phone was more important. She didn't think to, have the child in her point of view. That's her fucking job. That is her job. And for 3 years, you get 3 years for some fucking other bullshit. You can get 3 years for drinking and driving every Tuesday. I mean, not to say that's not really terrible too, but I mean,
no, but if you didn't hurt anyone, but it can result in somebody getting hurt. No, but absolutely, this did result in somebody getting hurt, and they're dead. Their child is dead. Those parents entrusted that aid with it. I don't know if it was they had hired her, or she was hired by the school district, or she, you know what I mean, she just worked for the school district, but that's she. I get you. Obviously, the aide would never ever dream or want that to happen. However, it's at your hands. I'm sure a lot of people that have, manslaughter, accidentally people hit people because either they jump in the middle of the road, or, at the end of the day, it's your responsibility when you either get behind the wheel. It's your responsibility when you take on the one sole job of making sure a child safely arrives to their destination. Then if you're gonna make that, don't be in that fucking position, don't be in that job. Go be in customer service, okay? Where you can be on your phone if that's what you seriously. No, seriously, it's horrible. So
I don't think words can express.
No, it can't. I'm so sorry for the family of Fahar Williams and everything that they're going through. Our hearts go out to you guys.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're moving on to a different case, I'm assuming?
Yeah, so we're going to bring up the vibes, I guess.
Okay, bring them up.
So it's going to be Magdalena Kralka. So she is, or was, the head of a Polish drug gang. She was a drug gang. Did I say that right? I don't know. But she was a drug lord. Yeah. Female drug lord, living her best life. She only did for a year, though, because she actually ended up in that position in 2018 because her boyfriend at the time was the drug lord, and he got shot by police. So he was killed, and then she was like, all right, I'm stepping in. And then, there's this show that's on Netflix, and I can't remember the name of it. I was literally just talking about it the other night, but it was the same exact storyline. There's this woman, she had a boyfriend, he was into drugs, he was a big top deal drug dealer, and he got shot and killed by, I think, a rival gang. I don't think it was by police. But anyways, so she ends up working her way up the ranks, and she becomes this drug lord.
Is she hot?
Yeah, but I can't remember what.
This girl was hot. Did they steal the rights to this woman's life? Magdalena?
So she escaped the okay, so she was in a drug bust. She got away in a trunk. She ended up fleeing after 2019. So she was 2018 to 2019, this drug lord. She ends up...
Wait, I have a question. I'm sorry. I know you're running through that. Would you do that? If you were in
I probably would, yeah.
We're in our prime. We're hot as shit. We have the egos of a 20-year-old, as we should. We're living the high life with our hot as fuck drug boss, lord,
around fucking Europe, dude.
boyfriend. We're being treated like queens.
Yeah.
Okay. The way I just set it up, I just answered the question.
Beautifully, yes.
Yeah, truly. It's a book.
Yeah. So she ends up being on the run. She flees to 3 different countries, and 7 years after the fact, because she was being charged with 120 kilos of cocaine and 5 tons of marijuana. After 7 years,
Which is like my sophomore year of college.
yeah, they charge her with 3 years of jail time. That's it.
Oh, so then I absolutely would do it if that's all I have to
That's
do.
what I'm saying.
Like, without a doubt.
For sure. I mean, that'd be fun. You get a network. You get to like talk to different people. You get, again, look at the beautiful side of Europe. You're getting these extravagant, luxurious
and you're in
hotels,
European prison?
dinners, everything. And in European prison.
So essentially the same thing as she was doing the whole time.
Exactly.
Okay, so she's lit. She's not in the U.S. prison?
Yeah.
I thought it was the U.S. So she's going to have a great time.
So she's going to have a fucking ball.
I'm fine with that. I mean, I'll do it. Just want me to take her. Who's going to play her? Well, obviously this other show that you were talking about did steal her life. But when they do her, who do you think should play her?
I like, I still don't remember her name.
Charlize Theron?
Yes,
No,
Charlize
she
Theron.
has to be a little bit younger.
Charlize Theron in her prime. She would have been there right there.
She would have.
Do you have one? I don't really know the younger girls these days. I feel like Hollywood's like in that mix of.
I'm also just thinking of them as a blonde person. I guess they don't technically have to be blonde.
Yeah, there is always
but
a wig, I
they do
guess.
need to be like a very.
Bella, whatever her name is. Bella that was on that show with Disney. Bella Thorne.
Bella Thorne.
Blonde wig on her.
I guess
She's doing a little bit better for herself these days.
Yeah, I saw a thing how apparently we were all horrible to her. I personally wasn't. I don't know her, but
no, I know. I don't know. I'm sure she was. Yeah, I don't really know her life, but I do know she went through drugs. She probably did get made fun of. I don't know. You're tall and lanky. I feel like that's almost an easy target for other people. Yeah. But also I don't know because Hollywood likes that type.
Bella Thorne might be a good Bella Thorne. I'm dead. Bella Thorne might be a good one. I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't hate the idea. Or whoever's the hottest girl in White Lotus, something like that.
Yeah.
Whatever's there. Because you know that Netflix is going to eat that shit up.
Oh, without a doubt.
They're probably writing the story right now.
I mean, for how could you not?
How could you not? Well, we're rooting for you, Magdalena, as long as you didn't harm anybody.
Free Magdalena.
Yeah, free Magdalena. Okay, so I have a case. It's a case out of our great state of Florida. So we know that it's going to be a super
Floridians
normal.
be fucking shit up.
It's going to be a super normal case. Very black and white. Nothing weird. No crackhead energy.
Yeah, I'm getting nervous. I'm getting...
So it is a disturbing case. It's out of Daytona Beach. It has a little twist though. And it was it happened in July of 23. Oh my God, my other case was in July of 23.
What's happening in Florida in July?
July of 23. So 35-year-old Nicole Mox.
Oh, was the other case in Florida? No. Oh.
So 35-year-old Nicole Mox was arrested for the murder of 70... Wait, it was in New Jersey, though, so it's the Florida of, the Northeast.
Truly.
Okay. So 35-year-old Nicole Mox was arrested for the murder of her 79-year-old roommate, Michael Sarasoli. Your sister-in-law, our friend,
literally fucking
Alyssa's
crazy.
maiden name.
Imagine.
She's one of our co-hosts.
She knows them. Yes, you guys know her.
Yeah, we hope this isn't how you find out, Alyssa. So sorry. So authorities discovered Sarasoli's body with blunt force trauma and multiple stab wounds after responding to a fire at their shared residence because they were roommates. And during police questioning, Mox attempted to interfere with the collection of DNA evidence by dousing herself with Diet Mountain Dew soda. I don't know if maybe she mistaked it for hydrochloric acid and was just trying to skin her body so her DNA was destroyed.
Imagine.
But obviously, despite her extremely intelligent and well thought out attempts, the DNA was found on the handle of a bloody knife located near the victim's body. So it was just this month in March.
You ain't gonna get me. You get that knife, but you're not gonna get me. Not with this Dr.
I ain't related to that knife. This month she pleaded no contest to charges including second-degree murder, arson, evidence tampering, which is a stretch in my opinion, and resisting arrest with violence. And she was sentenced to 35 years in prison. So,
they for sure got her for the evidence thing just because I'm fucking stupid.
No, put it on. They're like, I mean, can you really say that she was just trying to do that? They're like, no. You should have put it on.
She fucking doused herself with Diet Mountain Dew. She's
you know
getting
how
that
deadly that stuff is? I
She said, "Don't clear me out. I'm gonna get cleared out of this evidence."
What did I say? It's gonna clear out your colon, but it won't clear out this crime scene. Yeah. Oh God. Oh, Nicole.
That still makes me
Nicole
giggle.
with the CH.
Amazing. Oh, well, there you go.
It was written in the stars.
It
Mama.
truly was.
It was written in the stars. So Florida, don't ever change.
You'll keep us on the
on our toes.
Yeah.
And stay true to your Diet Mountain Dew roots. Okay, Jamie, do you have another case?
I do have one more for the crowd.
Okay, go on.
So this one is, we're going to bring it back down. This one is a disappearance and untimely death of Emily Pike. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's of Emily Pike. She's a 14-year-old girl. She's from San Carlos Apache Reservation, which is in Mesa, Arizona, or by Mesa. I don't know if it's actually in the town Mesa.
Or it's within the range.
Yeah, it's within the range.
County or something.
So she was last seen alive in Mesa just before 8 p.m. by Mesa Drive and McKellips Road on January 27th. At the time of her disappearance, she was living in a group home, which she was known that her family was living on the reservation. So I don't really, they didn't really come out with, the reason, why her storyline was she in that group home. So I don't really know that yet. But
once we find out, we'll update.
Yeah. So, yeah, because I think that this, nobody's been arrested. So hopefully she gets the justice she deserves. I was saying, during the time of she was living in the group home. It was her second time being there. Her roommate actually also did an interview, and she said that she would constantly keep trying to steer Emily into the right direction. I don't really know what that means.
Okay.
And that she also said that she was, at the time, Emily was speaking with a boy, and that this is what was interesting, was that during this interview, the roommate gave two reasons as to why she was out that night. One was to meet up with a boy that she was talking to, and she was getting guitar lessons from.
Oh, that's nice.
But then the other one, she said that she was just looking to get back to her family on the reservation. And that's why she was out.
Okay, well, what happened?
Yeah, she said that the night that she went missing, that there was some sort of group activity, church was there, and they were involving all the kids, and Emily had taken that as an opportunity to sneak out while everybody was busy and distracted.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
And she said
sneak out to the boy.
She said that, but then she also finished up saying she thought she was just out that night to go meet with her family again. So I don't know what it is. Maybe that was she was sneaking out with the boy and then going to the family after. I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't really clear.
Both can be true, right?
Yeah.
She wants to be with her family.
Yeah.
And we don't know why she keeps getting removed from her family.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And we don't know if she's I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to make any
And the group home too is super, runaways are super, super common. I saw that it was in the past 3 years, there have been 30 missing children, all starting from that location.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know what's going on. I don't know why people keep running away from this group home.
Don't love it.
No, it's a little bit interesting. So Emily, also being amongst them, was known for sneaking out. So this, like I said, wasn't the first time she snuck out. Or actually, I don't even know if I said that, but yeah, it wasn't the first time she snuck out. She was almost always sneaking out to see her family and get back on the reservation.
Aww.
So most people that have any kind of interaction too with Emily believe that that's where she was trying to go. Unfortunately, she never made it, and her dismembered remains were found February 14th off US 60 North on Forest Service Road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, when was she found? When was she reported missing?
January 27th. So nobody knows what happened. A little over
2 weeks she was gone.
Yeah. And nobody knows what happened between that timeline.
What was the cause of death?
I don't know if they were able to find that out yet. Or if they made that available, or I didn't have that.
Dismembered.
Her whole body was dismembered. Yeah.
Who was the boy that she was going to sneak out for? Did they talk to him?
I would have to assume so. And the roommate's
a little suspicious.
I don't know why she had thrown in there. She was always kind of trying to get Emily to be on the right track. If that, you know what I mean? She's 14. She's no longer here. Why are you doing that? What is, she's probably the same age. Okay. So I don't know if she's trying to dance herself up in the same point of view, but that's kind of I don't know.
There. They need to solve this.
Yeah.
So we just have the remains. We have no answers.
Have the remains.
Oh,
some people might think that she was trying to hitchhike. I feel like if that's the case, because have you ever heard of truck driver serial killers. Like, apparently that's a thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's like the number one.
Mm-hmm.
But I've read a couple. I
Was
feel
it
like
Interstate 40?
I've read a book and like a fiction, but the not just like murderers, but they would like keep them hostage like in their trucks and stuff as like sex slaves. Oh my God.
It was all very interesting too, because she was essentially found on the route that would have brought her back to her reservation. So like that's why that was such a call out.
This is horrible because she needs to get the same attention like as a young white girl. If this happened to her, like just because she was in a group home, like I'm worried. Like it's not even on any major news things. It's only on like local Arizona news. Like the whole country should know about this. Was she found on a major highway?
Yeah.
So
I assume it's a major highway. I didn't really look into it, but it's the US 60 North.
Yeah, that sounds pretty big.
Yeah, and she was found right off a service road. I don't think they even said exactly how she was found. Like if somebody was, like I don't think they named that yet, but.
I find this very weird that statements are coming out from the roommate and not the like people who run the place.
There was one woman that I think did make a statement when they were interviewing people. I think maybe at her vigil or something, that said that she like the woman, I don't know what her connection was, but she knew Emily and she was like, she was a good girl. She was just trying to get home. Like whoever did this needs to, like, they need to find them. Like they need to find.
Be punished.
Yeah.
And whiplashed.
Yeah.
Not whiplashed. Lashed.
Lashed.
Sorry. That's a car accident. Well, that too. Oh my God. Well, thanks for bringing that to light.
Of course.
We're definitely going to update that as it goes on because hopefully we'll find answers.
Yeah. I really hope, like, I think I'm going to try and keep close to this case.
So sad.
And I figured out how to do Google notifications, so.
Oh, yeah, so set that up.
Exactly.
Oh, my God. Okay, guys, well, we hope we didn't completely ruin your Wednesdays or whatever day of the week that you're listening to this. But we did cover quite a few topics this week. Always like to keep you guys updated on all the current crimes or true crime that's going on in the country, the world, in our backyard, you know, all of that fun stuff.
Yeah.
So we've loved doing this episode with you. As many times as we need to do it, we'll do it again. We will be back next week with a full-length episode of a new topic. We hope you guys have been listening to our other topiks. Diot Loves Past was amazing to do. The Oklahoma Girl Scout murders. Our other Graveyard Gossip episodes are always fun, so just tune in.
Tune in and tell a friend.
Tell a friend. Tell several friends. Tell your mom and dad to listen to us.
Tell everybody that you talk to ever.
And tell them that we're going to catch them in the shadows.
And stay ghouly. Love
Slay.
that.